Hello, I'm Kara Goodwin, host of the Meditation Conversation podcast. And I wanted to talk today about a key element to meditation that might be something that you haven't adopted yet. And it was something that took me a while to integrate into my own practice as well. And that is prayer and protection. And so one of the things that I want to cover today is why would we even need to do this? Why would we need to pray or protect ourselves in meditation? And that is simply because when you are in a state of meditation, you are becoming very relaxed and your energy fields are opening. You're kind of getting into more of a state of acceptance. And we want to protect ourselves in that state. It is a bit of a vulnerable state. It's a very, very beneficial state. But if we still have gaps in our energy field, um, places where other energies might be able to enter into our personal field, then we need to be deliberate about what it is that we want to invite into our meditation, who it is we want to invite in our meditation. So, meditation is a very energetic practice. We live in this physical realm with these physical bodies. We're around physical objects all the time. But within, underneath, beneath, all of the physicality is energy. It all starts with energy. And so we are made up of energy. And in our modern living with mainstream life, it is very normal for there to be vulnerabilities within our energy fields where there might be gaps. There might be, again, like vulnerabilities. And it's not to say that there's something wrong with you, but it just kind of is it's a part of life here. Unless you are making very deliberate progress in your spiritual life, if you're really working with your energy, if you're doing breath work very, very continuously and consistently, if you're doing meditation very consistently, there are practices that we can do that continue to build up our energy field and make us more and more impenetrable. And most people are not doing that level of work. And so they, through EMF, through pollution, through programming within society, through trauma, through family patterns, all kinds of things make our energy vulnerable. And it means that if we are not deliberate and intentional and protective of our energy, then we may unintentionally invite lower vibrational frequencies, lower vibrational energies, lower vibrational entities into our field. And again, it's not that we're meaning to do this, but it's just kind of like if we're not protecting ourselves, then that's just by default opening us up, whether we're in meditation or not, to these outside influences. So I highly, highly encourage you to begin every meditation with a prayer. And I'm not here to tell you what that prayer is because it might be very unique and personal to you. But it can be as simple as, I connect to pure source consciousness. I connect to the light. I connect to my highest benevolent guides. Something to that effect. You may have a master that you feel very close to, Jesus, for example, and you can invite Jesus Christ, for example, into your meditation. But it's really just about that, commanding your space, your energy, your meditation, and saying, this, I invite forth the protection of the highest benevolent beings, the highest vibrational frequencies. And it can be as simple as that. It can be as simple as starting your meditation, surrounding yourself in white light or in golden light, and really feeling that light all around you, taking the time to feel that you're within a sacred space of light, commanding that you are aligned with pure source consciousness, with pure source light. I also recommend that you do this before you fall asleep. You just do it mentally, connecting with what, again, I'm not here to tell you what to believe or what to connect to, but for me personally, it's just I connect with God. I am connected with pure source light. I am protected. I am surrounded by light. Whatever it is that resonates with you. But again, like when you go to sleep, you, whether you realize it or not, are engaging with the astral, with energetic, etheric energies, with your energy bodies. And so being deliberate and intentional and calling forth that, not necessarily the experience, you're not going to necessarily be able to control the experience depending on, well, let's just say you're not going to be able to control the experience from your human perspective, but commanding and being responsible for your energy and for, calling forth that protection is really imperative, and just trusting that through your intention that is there. And then just whenever you feel that you want some extra protection when you're going into a public space, it's really about kind of owning your energy, owning and commanding your experience, and knowing that you have that protection available to you. You have the guidance accessible to you. That is part of who you are. That is your right. But a lot of us don't use it, or we don't realize that we have, we may feel like we're just at the mercy of whatever is going to happen, but you really do, you can call forth that protection and really kind of own your space. And it's just this, I think of it as like a shield, and it's not even necessarily like, just shielding you from the outer, but it's also like this, how do I even say that? But it's like this personal, like, projection of the truth of who you are. So it's very empowering. And it's like I kind of mentioned in the description, it's something that I took a while in my own journey to accept into my practice of meditation. I was very interested in like the calming effects of meditation, or, in my early, like years ago, and not really so sold on the prayer side. And I can personally attest to the difference between meditating without prayer and protection and calling that in. And it really does just help to strengthen and amplify the meditation experience. So in summary, just begin your meditations. You can bring your palms together in front of your heart center. That's a mudra, or a positioning of our hands that helps the energy to flow in an upward flowing fashion centered around the heart. And then just feeling into what is it that you intend, what do you call forth from a protection, and what presences do you wish to invite into your meditation practice? So I hope this is helpful. I have a retreat coming up in January. I'll try to remember to put that link there in the bio, or in the description. But please do join. It's in Bloomington, Indiana. We're going to go through all kinds of things that you can do to help progress you in your meditation journey, in your healing journey, in your experiencing yourself outside of the human body. We're going to have sound bath activities, workshops, we're going to have breath work and just some real beautiful connection with other people who are interested in this type of topic. So I hope to see you there. I wish you a beautiful day, evening, wherever you are. Many, many blessings. Thank you for watching.